Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, Vicki Verley here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. I was starting to shuffle and one flew out, so I'm going to leave that out for you guys. This is for Scorpio for January 2015. Okay, I'm not going to talk until I get the cards out. Okay, what a mess we've got here, huh? Oh, okay. Well, Tower is in the spread here. I mean, this is some intense energy we're dealing with. But you know what I feel? It's like relief. It seems like relief. It seems like something that's really been building for a long time, and then relief, because right next to it, you've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is like some stress has been relieved from me, or some pressure has been lifted, or I'm not feeling as stressed out anymore, or it's definitely a releasing vibration. And it shows Knight of Rods in reverse. So this is news coming. It looks like maybe the news came back in Sag even, you know, back in November, December. And it kind of threw your thing in it. And so for some of you, this might have been, well, I'm not getting my Christmas bonus or something. And then you're relief like, oh, well, at least I don't have to do all the shopping in the malls and everything. And then I can be... I mean, it made it, with Tower, it's probably not that trivial. But here's what I want to say about it. It may have seemed like a big deal when it happened with Tower. But as we go on, it's really not. And it is a relief of pressure. I hate to say it, but some of you maybe have lost somebody. If there was somebody who was lingering and ill, maybe they pass, and you feel guilty because it feels you're released from it, and you feel guilty about that. But don't feel guilty about it if that's the case. Whatever the case is, it's like don't spend too much time worrying about that. And it definitely happened. It was time. That's the big thing I'm getting about this, that it was time for that to go, or that to leave. You know, and then that might have been the last little breath of Saturn going through the sign of Scorpio there. Could be that. It could be like, you know, well, you had something happened, and but it needed to be released. That's the big thing I'm getting, whatever it is. Even if it was somebody passing, it means it was their time to go. And there does seem to be... See, I'm feeling like... you can stay in this mode, and I'm almost feeling like you don't really want to stay in this mode, but almost that it's expected of you, or you think it's expected of you. Like you're playing this role for other people's benefit more than it is your own. Whether it is an expectation thing, like, well, like if, say this was a death, well, they expect me to be in mourning for so long, and really I feel relieved, and or... you know, all my business closed, and you know, and people are expecting me to do this or that, but really I feel relieved. Or, you know, there's all this stuff about really I feel relieved. And you don't have to put up, oh, there's a lot of things down here about putting up about outside appearances. And there's definitely like something's about to be blown out of the water for you. And you don't have to keep going down this same old... And there's an element of you going against the grain of who you really are here. It's all over the place here. By staying in this mode, by not being... These are cards of waiting and I'm feeling like mourning even. You know, like there's like this mourning thing. Or mourning a relationship or something. And you're feeling like antsy and I don't want to be here. I don't want to... I'm the magician. I'm strong. Scorpios, you are strong. But it's like I feel like I need to... You've got to go with your own inner guidance on this. Because it feels like you're fighting it, but I don't feel like you're fighting it because you want to. I feel like you're fighting it again because it's expected of you, or other people are telling you that it's so, or you're trying to do it out of respect for them or something like that, whatever the case may be. And you just got to really move forward. You got to. Magician is all about being empowered, going after what you really want. You know, I always look at that magician. What does he point at? Points at this Knight of Swords, and this Knight of Swords is in the upright position amongst all this sort of chaotic energy up here. This could be the holidays we've just got through too. You know, in this case, this feels like maybe there was some disruption or a fight could have happened. You know, in some people's cases, when I'm seeing these cards up here, I'm feeling like, well, it could be people we've lost that we miss. But this feels more like agitation, aggravation, and the Knight of Swords is here, but this is the positive part, Knight of Swords. Also, we are moving into Aquarius in January on the 20th. So this could be talking about timing of after the 20th, things kind of cool down. Cooler heads prevail, definitely, I feel about him. Well, I'm saying him, but of course in these general readings, this could be male or female. And may very well be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So this person is where you should direct your energy towards. This person, if they have an idea or a proposition or a job, or you're wanting to interact with you in some way, if they're proposing something, a relationship, whatever it might be, this is the magician is saying go for it. Being the Knight, they may be a little younger than you. So that could be happening too. It could be somebody who's a little younger that comes forward. This is an ideas person. You know, the swords are the air sign people. And they're in their mind, and they're thinkers, and they have ideas. And this is an idea thing. And you guys go in that direction. Go towards that person. Go towards that vibration. This could even just be maybe a philosophy or somebody. Because near the Hermit in that, sometimes this is this philosophy thing. And, you know, maybe you've been caught in this web of this. This feels like a repeating pattern. Because Fool in Reverse is here, and it always leads to the same thing over and over. And you're it's like, let me off. Jane, stop this crazy thing. Let me off. Get me off of this goal. Keep continuing to do the same thing over and over again. I'm done. And this could be somebody who's kind of, you know, putting a light there for you in some way. They are. Sometimes it's not even, you don't even know them. It could just be somebody that you know of, or that you're inspired by them or their story or whatever. You know, that's been coming up a lot lately too. Or maybe even just a teacher or somebody like you like to watch on TV or YouTube or something. And that you're starting to, I'll do that, you know, I'll find out about somebody and I'll look up all their videos and watch all their videos if something interests me. Or maybe not a person, but just, you know, a topic, if it interests me. It could be like that, because that's knowledge. Air is knowledge, communication, speaking, learning, all those kind of things. So that's what that's about. And yeah, so like learning new things, learning a different way of going about things is strong with this. And you know, don't be afraid. It feels like, you know, you're there. It's like you're there and you're so inspired and you want to do it, and then it's like, oh, you know, all the fear cracks, you know, whatever, its ugly head, rears its ugly head, right? Or this is apprehension or fear. Like, oh, well, maybe they don't know. Oh, maybe that's not true what they say. Doubt. And then we go back down. So I'll just do this again. This is what we always do. And I know how to do this. But if you know how to do this and it brings up sorrow, misery, and disappointment and all that kind of stuff, then why you keep doing it? This is new. Magician's number 1. He's a low number. It's also a lot about looking out for number 1, or it can be. But he's forging his new path, a new trail. You know, and it's on the outskirts. It's on the fringe, baby. Going on the fringe here. Yeah, and Ace of Swords is here, and there is money coming and stuff like that. You've got the Page of Pentacles down here. It's bringing in the money. There's going to be news of money coming. And the Ace of Swords is here. So when the sphere rises up, you know, the Ace of Swords is always about a breakthrough, too. Very much like the Magician. It's pointing up this singular, you know, line here. And it's always, sometimes it is something that seems like insurmountable, or I can never do this, I can never have this. The sky is dark, the outlook dreary. But then the Ace of Swords pierces through that cloud and lets that light shine through. And it's a card of victory. It's a card of victory and triumph. You know, it lines up with this tower here too. So this thing is released or let go of. It's saying don't spend too much time overthinking it, really, is what I want to say about these two cards here. And let's just get Magician. Let's go forward. Let's make a move. Let's make it happen. Because I felt somewhere deep inside you really are. It almost reminds me of like when my parents' bar closed. Everybody died, and I'm stuck with this bar. And I realized I was just keeping it going for them. I didn't want to really do this, and it had to close, but I was totally relieved when that happened. I was like, it was a huge burden that lifted off my back. So it's feeling similar to that kind of vibration here. But go ahead, let it go, start the new path. It's time of big changes. Don't let fear or doubt get in the way of you feeling empowered and going after what you really want to do, okay? Because it's time. No time like the present, Scorpio. All right, let's get out these animal cards and take a look. I started on designing my own deck, my own animal deck. That's my next thing, or my latest thing, I should say. I've just been really into it these last few days. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I could slow down. If it slows down, my inspiration slows down. I'm not going to force it. But I'll be announcing it in the videos, and we'll be using my deck once it's out. Okay, let me get your animal totem card for Scorpio, January 2015 Gecko. It says, do what we must in struggles. Of course, so I'm going to look it up and give you a little bit more insight. And if you're interested in these stuff, definitely look it up on your own. If any of you get confirmation and happen to see a gecko, or even on TV, or an image or picture, whatever, definitely leave it in the comments. And not only confirmation for other people and myself and other people, but know that if you see these totems out there, that is confirmation. That is, and it could just be something really small like that. Okay, well, I'll be back in a minute with my little spin on the gecko, and so stay tuned. Back in a minute. The message for the gecko has to do with standing up and fighting for what you believe to be right. Working through the struggles, keeping going. Don't allow struggles to stop you from attaining your goal. One of the things I found interesting is that they're the only lizard that has its own call, and it's audible song that you can send your signal out to the other ones of your tribe or your group. And that is something that you may have this month, Sag. Send your signal out and be a receptor to listen to the signals from others, the others that are on your same vibrational level. The other thing that about the gecko is it's nocturnal. So the nighttime is going to be your power time, and you should definitely be paying attention to your dreams. Okay, before we go, don't forget to check out all my other channels, including the VV Creative Shorts and the Kids channel, Learning Song for Kids with the Green Glen. And check out some of my art that I do, the Tapestry of Life mandalas, which is art created from your chart. And also I've been doing these, the wire art, which is also created from your chart. Both make great gifts. If you go on my main page and look under the About section, you can find links to everything. Don't forget, if you're learning to read tarot with this, the Tarot in the Modern World is my book. It's very easy to understand. This could be a good companion if you're watching these videos to learn how to read tarot. And I'm recording this in mid-December. Until the end of the year, I'm going to be doing, this year ahead video reading I've been doing. And lots of people have been interested in it. I'm going to, till the end of December, it'll be available. If you order it, know that you're going to get this email from YouTube. So you got to watch your mailbox for YouTube, and be sure that you are, that your email is correct on your PayPal always when ordering a reading or anything, because that's the only way I have to get a hold of you. Okay. And so for me to notify you about anything, scheduling the readings, whatever I'm going to do, sending you charts, I need to have your accurate email. So always make sure that that's up to date. Remember, everybody, that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a happy 2015. Thank you for everything, all your support with my artwork and the channel and sharing the videos and liking and donating. I mean, the donations really do come in handy, because it takes a long time to do all these videos. I'm not bitching about it, but I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying that I appreciate it so much, all the people who do donate, and some that donate on a regular basis as well. Okay, well, thank you so much, and have a great year, and I'll talk to you soon.